Oh, can't beat it. How are we? AGT for the Kop TV. I hope you're well. You're back with us, the voice of football's most famous stand. Happy again, we can smile. A win, back to winning ways, 2-1 against Bournemouth. It was close at the end there, but we got through it. Now, the one that we've really been focusing on to really get us out of the trouble is tomorrow night's 8 p.m. Champions League Anfield showdown with Atletico de Madrid. Obviously, we were in Spain a few weeks ago speaking to fans outside the game. And it felt like, we probably didn't deserve a win, but to lose was harsh considering the fact that they were playing up to the ref and they were doing a lot of time wasting and stuff like that. They've really underestimated, I think, what Anfield can be like on a special European night under the lights, especially with Klopp at the sidelines whipping up the crowd. But they've really underestimated it. And I think Simone came out and said, Anfield is nothing. Well, trust me, cuz. When your team bus is coming into Anfield, I don't think he'll be saying it's nothing then. I'm sure we'll give them a very warm welcome, Los Rojiblancos or Los Colchoneros, depending on which way you go. So yeah, big team, Atletico Madrid, they're also going to come and defend. They have got a good record at Anfield. They beat us in the UEFA Cup semi-final in 2010. I remember Diego Forlan scoring a goal that night. Even though we beat them, I think they scored an away goal. So technically they don't have a great record at Anfield if you look at it that way. The only thing I am concerned about, guys, is that they are going to be coming back with a stronger team that we faced them with. You could argue that Trippier is better there at right back, so he'll be back. They're going to have João Felix, who's just scored at the weekend. They're going to maybe not have Morata. I don't think he caused too many troubles anyway. But they also have Yannick Carrasco back. So they played Valencia yesterday in Spain. They threw the lead away twice, and they've drawn twice since we played them, with Valencia and Villarreal, I think. One of our greatest ever left-backs of all time, not Alberto Moreno, came out this week and, to be fair to him, did say that he knows what the pitch at Anfield is like. It's going to be tight and we're going to be shouting in their ears when they take throw-ins and corners. And he's warned Atleti, sent out a warning to them saying, listen, you said it's nothing and you said you're going to deal with the occasion, but trust me, when you get there, it's a different type of story. They've, La Marca, which is a Spanish paper, have said, the Anfield formula is by weakening the defence by Costa pressuring them. So the only thing I'm worried about is that Costa and the rest of them wind us up when we get a yellow card early on or a sending off. I think the type of football that Simeone plays, let's be honest, it's not the purest favourite type. It's quite negative, defensive, winding up the ref a lot. And we're going to have to deal with all of these things on our own turf. Obviously, we haven't lost at Anfield in the European tie now for about 5 years. Can't remember really what it feels like to lose at Anfield, so let's definitely not lose tomorrow. I do think as well that if we score an early goal, if we score 2 in the first half, the tie's over in my opinion. Liverpool, I mean, historically this season have done really well at seeing out games, less so in the few months gone, or the few weeks gone by. We can't let them score. I know we've turned around a 3-0 before against Barcelona, but these mother effers, they know how to defend. And if we give them a goal or two, you know they're going to sit behind and close that out. And it's going to be tough to break them down if that happens. But I'm very confident that the Anfield formula, as this Wally says, will work in our favour. Sometimes we suck it in the net. That's what they say at Anfield. I hope we can do that tomorrow night. Not metaphorically, of course, but I mean, yes, metaphorically, of course. And I'm going for a 3-1 victory. I do think that they could score on the break. But I do think we'll get 2 first-half goals. They'll score in the second half, and then we'll get 1 to put us through. So I'm going for a 3-1 win. I'm confident in the boys. Alisson, so let's get into the team prediction now. Alisson is still going to be out, but the one saving grace for Liverpool and what I think could be the difference from us going through this tie and not going through is the fact that we've got the captain back. Captain fantastic, the PFA Player of the Year in many eyes. Jordan Henderson will be back to patrol the midfield tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that, to him linking up with Fabinho and Wijnaldum. But let's go back to the goalkeeper. So Alisson's going to be out, we know that. Shaqiri's still out, I think. But that's our only injuries, to be honest, apart from Klein as well. But yeah, Adrian in goal. Trent, obviously, either side with Robbo and Van Dijk and Gomez in the middle. Milner played at the weekend, so that means that Robbo's defo coming back to this. A fresh Robbo with fresh legs is just what you need for a tie like this. He needs to be up and down them wings, because one thing I noticed is that these guys don't necessarily like to track back. So if we can play wide, up and down, we can pick them out. And I think we're going to get a lot of joy from them wide areas tomorrow night. In the middle, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Henderson, and up front, Mane, Salah and Firmino. By the way, 70 goals in 100 league games, Mo Salah. Only Messi in the last 3 seasons has more goals and assists than this man. In 100 league games, I think he's got 96 goal involvements. Let's start again, and I said it last week, let's put more respect on this boy's name. The King of Egypt, mighty Mo Salah. That's why I bought an Egypt shirt, because I love the boy, and we need to do everything we can to make him stay. So there's the lineup prediction, there's the match preview. I'll be outside Anfield tomorrow night watching the game, and inside the stadium too with Tony Kop. More match reaction from him to come. And of course Alex the Wolf and Johnny Two Beers if I can find him again. But yeah, looking forward to the game tomorrow night. And then we have the game that could win us the title, the first title in 30 years. Actually, I've gone past the stage of saying we're not going to win the league. Let's be hush-lipped about it, but of course we're going to win the league now. So let me know in the comments below how you're going to celebrate a first title in 30 years. I'm going to get smashed, I know that for facts. It's going to be a loose one, I'll tell you that. It's going to be the vino did flow kind of thing. So looking forward to that. Let us know how you're going to celebrate that. But yeah, Everton on Monday at Goodison, we could win the league there. So it's going to be fun. Next few weeks are big, but we need to make sure that we welcome Atletico Madrid with all the love that we showed Man City when they came, and we should win this 3-1. And going into the next phase, don't care who we get. Bring them on, I say. Yeah? Get in there. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to the Kop TV. I'll be here every single week previewing and reviewing matches, of course, with the fan cams outside every home and away ground as well. So come up to me if you see me, have a chat with the Kop TV. And remember, the voice of football's most famous stand.